Okay, welcome dear YouTube viewers, ready or not, here I go, and we are back with this deck, should be called like this, so let's change the name. It's about doing Timberpack Wolf shenanigans, using these cards, those cards. Now I've added Geist Blast, so I run red, gets Geist Blast from the graveyard. I'm paying 1 blue and 2. It lets us copy some spells that we control. Also Sahili with red gives us a scry and deal damage, and also creates copies and can locate artifacts from the library. We also have the Mirroring Dragon, pretty amusing if we get to assemble all the pieces together. And the mana base, it's getting pretty cumbersome, but let's hope we can do something with this. And let's change the name of this deck. Nice idea for this deck should be Attack of Clones. Oh, no guys, there's no room. Clone attack. Okay. Something similar, but not quite. But let's go ahead and try to play. So last time we did manage to get some victories despite my impressive playing skills that are on par with powerful characters from the Star Wars, such as Jar Jar Binks. Misa plays magic. Let's see if this time I can focus on this battle, but of course I have this nice app on my cell phone that gives me sounds and doesn't let me focus on the games. Let's draw a new hand because we would like to have something that can keep us drawing more and more. So let's drop the forest. The forest allows us to play Hinterland Harbor, not quite, but the Rootbound Crack untapped. We have Barrel's Expertise on hand. The Switch Recruiter against a black opponent is not going to survive long enough, but at least we are playing something while we wait until we draw our fancy stuff. Now I want to mention that I swapped the Nissa's Pilgrimage for I don't remember the name, but it's an instant for the same cost that it can put any basic lands from the library onto the battlefield. So a 3/2 that is not able to block. I could attack and do nothing. I could end up with a 3/3, but opponent plays blue and black. I don't think I have enough time to wait, so let's attack and try to develop our board, because it's quite possible the opponent has tools to remove our guys. Drop the Cockwork Assembler that for some reason is in the deck, so if at some point we gain enough mana and we have some artifact that we want to copy, we can do it, but there's not that many targets on the cards. We have to create the artifacts most of the time using another spell. Liliana, well, she's not going to be killing our guys, and this one cannot block, so for the time being we can keep Liliana under control somehow. Let's see if we draw something powerful that can contest Liliana. Not blocking here, otherwise we lose the Cockwork Assembler, and that is not going to do us much good. Insidious Wheel, so this time I have to focus and try to use the Insidious Wheel properly. Hit here, so Liliana, we don't want her growing because the emblem of Liliana is very devastating against us. So let's see. Pay close attention to what the opponent does, and we have now a 3-3. So opponent might have his own. Okay, do you want to counter this? No, not yet. We have the morals expertise for later. What? Whoa! Liliana did the minus and did not found anything useful. So I think my mouse wheel is not working. I'm not blocking yet. Okay. Some nice. Okay, focus. We have the Altered Ego that we can cast for a cheap amount, but I think if I copy this with the Altered Ego, it's never going to flip. Maybe I want to do that. Yeah. Finish. And cast this one. Copy the Crawling Horde. This is a tempo play, and we kind of force the opponent to have an answer to our board. He runs Planeswalkers for sure, Bone Splinters, so he has removals. But now we have 3 creatures, and only this one transforms, and this tries to transform but can't because it's not actually the true Crawling Horde holder. Anguish. Why did I tap out? Okay, but empty board, we have the Gaze Blast, we can kill something, and then we can copy some spell if we can afford the mana. Let's move along. We have a counter spell in case opponent does something too scary. Just Evolving Wilds. Quite possible the opponent also has counter spells. And okay, I'm going to kill that one with the Geist Blast or the Graph Rats. Okay, stop the timer, come on. Okay, Graph Rats. No, let's kill this Scrounger. Alright, now Natural Connection. It's an instant, so no hurry for the time being. Just move along and see what happens here. So maybe the opponent tries to... Okay, I think we need to counter that guy. Liliana is too scary for us. We missed the opportunity to use Natural Connection. Hopefully we don't regret. And we are going to find... What are we going to find? Let's see. Something that lets us draw. Well, not quite, but at least we could block the Graph Rats or this. No, we cannot block Rancid Rats since they have Skulk. Some very tough ones to deal with. But the opponent does not know our card, so we can bluff. Maybe opponent thinks we have, okay, Murder, we gain the token. And okay, now continue. Let's see if he dares to attack. I don't like blocking the Graph Rats since if the opponent has the other guy, the Midnight Scavengers, he can bring them back. No, but he maybe has Fleshback Marauders. This is quite problematic. And for 2 mana he uses. He's going to move. Come on, let's see. What are we going to play? Something I have to make the volume louder. Okay, this now. So that a big fat ass alien, and no place is maybe perhaps something wrong with connection. Is the internet connection okay? I want to cast my spell. Come on, baby. What's happening? And the time goes by. Yes, 2 mana, 3 cards. What to do? Maybe something went wrong with the connections or the synchronizing. Okay, stop timer. Natural connection. Do you have some counterspell? We want more islands. There you are. Jace, I like it. It's going to take some damage, but well, we could send this one back. But it's quite possible for the opponent to have the Midnight Scavengers in hand. So Jace only gives us 1 draw, but it's the Elvish Visionary that gives us another draw, and the Elvish Visionary can block Rancid Rats unless the opponent has the Ori. No, it's just going to bring back the Scrapheap Scrounger from graveyard, but he had to exile the Graph Rats. That's interesting. Okay, what now? So Jace taking some hits. Opponent could have removal, Bone Splinters, Fleshback Marauder. He already played Languish. We know he doesn't have the other Jace in hand. Again, taking the time to decide. Where are you? Okay, it's a flyer that's going to annoy us. So 4 against Jace. If we prevent some damage, well, we could ship away the flyer. Maybe I should have traded with the rats now that I could. Let's get drawing. That maybe lets us cast a nice spell. Also, it's going to prevent damage to our face. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. So I think we are going to wait 1 more turn so we can use Natural Connection, get another land, and then use Sahilis Artistry 2 times. So we can copy these 2 unless we draw something cool for us. And we are taking heavy damage there pressed amalgam, and we Jace. So this player loves planeswalkers. Let's bring out another blue source. Well, we could duplicate this and give ourselves another land, but I think it's not worth. Oh, anis. This is so tempting, but I think we need some board presence now, and it's going to show up after the fact. Okay, 2 copies, please. You, and of course the flyer, and we are going to. Okay, one of our Geist Blast is going to be used. I think I want a creature that can actually block alongside the flyer. No, I think the flyer, it's going to beat the Death Touch in this case. Yeah, alright. Not too impressive. All of them could die to another language from the opponent, but at least we are preventing damage to our head. But so far no wolves, and that's pretty sad. Yeah, well, we lost one of our Silverfoot Partisan, but that's not it. What could the opponent try to do? Maybe he wants to flip Jace, shrink one of our guys, try to attack with the rats. We don't know the cards in the opponent's hand. Damn. If we had held this Achilles Artistry for one more turn, it would be so cool. Now, if we find Green Warden or something of the sort, if we get or another Artistry and we can copy Gear Hulk. Yeah, no, the best card would be Pulse of Mirasa, bring back Altered Ego. That would be pretty amusing to do. Okay, this should shrink our flyer, I'm assuming. Or are you going to recast Languish, my boy? Swings? No point in swinging there. We cannot actually kill anything, so we take 7 here. But the opponent, I think he should have saved some blockers. Come on, Pulse, not Pulse. So go Nisa. Try to find some answers for 6. Yes. Give me 1 forest. Drop in the forest, since for now the opponent does not know that we only have this land here. And well, we are not going to stop the attack, so we should draw here. Yeah. Not good enough, so we die. Damn it. This artifact is so powerful, and yeah, we just attack here. It's not going to do much. Our opponent eats one of them. Jace takes 3, and that's about it. Now we cannot survive next attack, so let's move on and find our next game. Whoa. So game crashed. Let's try to launch again. All right. I hope you are having as much fun as I am with these sounds. I could spend so much time with doing this, so many to choose from. So, what else? Right, come on, hurry up. Versus. Ba-da-bam, bam, bam, dun, da-da-dum. Da-da-dun, dun, 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 da-da-dum. Okay, this time the opponent shows up pretty soon. And let's see if we can now make those wolves appear. Come on, wolves, we need you. Come on, and all our stuff also. So remember that we are running 70 cards here. Fair enough. A bit slow hand, but we have the pills to gain life. Nisa, no, I don't know. We have a bit of removal, not extremely powerful, but can stop some attackers if we need to. And maybe we could double the pills. Yeah, might not be a bad idea, but we have to get to 3 more mana above our spells. So by turn 6, it's going to be great. No place. Well, we don't have red mana to cast Geist Blast. Okay, scratch that. So here the option is to play Nissa, opponent kills her, so but that it's going to eat one of opponent's turn, unless he has exactly Oath of Liliana, but we get 1 forest out of our library. Then if the opponent has, okay, what's this? Okay, Fairy Impulse. Okay, not that impressive, not exactly what I intended, but at the very least we get our forest and we have 1 target for the pulse now. So, okay. Oh, thank you very, very, very much. This is the kind of card. Yeah, why I am not running that card myself? Good question, but okay. We are already at 70. Bestiary. I think it's about time we start shrinking our hand. So I think Natural Connection also shrinks our library, get some more blue sources out. We take 2 damage, and we have the wolf that is quite nifty. So next turn we can cast the wolf. We could use this depending on what the opponent has. The scry is really cool in this deck. We can bring back Nissa if we see that as a good option. Geist Blast is not going to be able to kill this guy. I have the impression that the opponent wants to mill us, so let's play Timberpack, Wolf here, and this. So we get to Scry and Evolving Wilds. Maybe get another mountain, and well, we don't have another mountain. Let's get more blue. So we have already plenty of colors out. The only one missing could be another red in case of we finding the dragon. So we have to wait for our dual lands. So this one is going to do much damage to us. If the opponent has the The sphinxes, we can't remove the sphinx, so we could die to mill. Fall of the Titans. Why? Oh, why? But doing more damage. Opponent draws. Bad boy. Why are you doing that to me? Okay. So let's think what to do here. We want to drop our hand soon, so we don't take damage from this guy. Natural correction. We are not going to cast it. Do some in defense. Can I copy the very same Guy's Blast? I don't think so. Let's do this. Another island. And the pools. No, not yet. So let's move on. Continue and see what we get thanks to the fevered visions. This is nice. This is really nice, giving us 7 life, and we can copy with the Guy's Blast. How many lands do we need to do that? 3, 4, 5, 6 to cast, and another one to copy. Yeah, 14 life next turn. So we want to have the Guy's Blast in the graveyard to do that. So we are trying to shoot something that hopefully the opponent does not exile this card from us. We just need this one to go to the graveyard. What happens if I give one of the opponent's hexproof? Okay. So this is going to flip anytime. So it's a bad idea to play all our guys if we cannot answer the thing in the, the flipping of the thing in the ice. Okay. Oath of Nisa. Okay, he found a Planeswalkers. Oh, but that Planeswalker is not going to synergize with the thing in the ice very well. The opponent has too many cards in hand. What's he going to do? So we get also an Scry activation there. And okay, Guy's Blast. Take that. Are you going to counter this somehow? Nope. Take 2. Okay, surprise. Okay, do I have the surprise effect? Somewhere it should be. Yeah, I think it is, but let's. It's going to be used another. Okay, Crash of Tentacles. Oh, this goes on top. Play the island and ramp, and of course gain a crap load of life with this. And okay, 6 more basic lands, and so our poor tireless tracker is not going to have many feedback this game if we find her. Yeah, this is looking fine. Insidious Wheel, I like. This is going to flip, so the card that can help us against this one is Paral's Expertise. So I think we're playing the Timberpack Wolf and drawing out of the battery. So what now? Opponent also dropped the Radiant Flames. Maybe I should find Nissa. Well, I don't have a land to flip Nissa. That's a problem. So instead of Nissa, maybe I want the other wolf from the graveyard, and the opponent casting something. No, it's not. Gaze Bloods to the top. Like in. Do I draw? I think I do. Pay. It's okay. Now bring back the Nissa. But the opponent have the counter spell. Hopefully he does not. Maybe he does, but we have the Insidious Wheel. Okay, let's try to resolve the Nissa. Do we want to pay? Yes. And you have Fiery Impulse. Very good, but we have the Blossoming Defense. And what do you have now? Disperse. We have the Insidious Wheel and choose new targets. Now we ship back the thing in the ice back to the opponent's hand. Our Nissa has now hexproof, and so and also for 4 she can block this guy. Yes, there's no any forest remaining there, but we drop this one. And we start. Okay, we can. The opponent has Disperse and lots of other fancy stuff, so let's go with the +1. Gaze Blast, cool. So now we can kill the thing in the ice, casting 2 Gaze Blast. Maybe we can win this game. Maybe we find the dragon, and this is going to be so funny. But well, Obia is very weak to any form of removal, and hopefully the opponent taps down now, but having Kiora, yeah, it's pretty much hopeless. So opponent is targeting the Fevered Visions to our Nissa. Fall of the Titans again. 4, killing our guys. Oh, it takes, but at least opponent taps, so I think we can kill thing in the ice, losing our dear Nissa. That it's preventing damage to our face. So let's not complain. Who is at the advantage here? Now the real problem, if the opponent having Sphinx's tutelage, Other than that, it's a fight between powerful spells, and the Vexing Scuttler, of course, we want to use that one. But first of all, let's go with the Ovilla and an additional draw. Let's see if the opponent has something. Maybe he wants to kill Ovilla. Apparently he does not. So Geist Blast this guy. What's going to happen? 1 mana. What are you going to do? Fairy Impulse. Okay. Goodbye, Ovilla. Play Sorrowful Falls. Cast another Geist Blast. Kill this boy. 8. So we can afford to pay 1 green and draw another one. And what spell do we want? The Pulse of Mirasa, of course. Yes. Yes. Cool. Now, sad thing, we get hit for Fevered Visions, but this is looking so cool. Well, we started with 70 cards, and look at this, almost on par with the opponent. We have 2 copies of the Geist Blast in the graveyard, so maybe we decide to use Pulse multiple times. Mountain, not so scary. The opponent has to find a way to stop our Vexing Scuttler without losing his guys. It's doable. So maybe we want this Scuttler going to the graveyard. We could bring back Nisa again, but now we could also bring back Insidious Wheel. Lightning Axe. Okay. 5 damage. Opponent has to pay mana or discard. Okay. Well, actually, we can bring the Scuttler from the graveyard again. If we think we have a nice target, we can emerge from the Visionary, so we have discounts. But a blocker is a blocker here. 2 more hit goes to us, and opponent draws. Oof, this is a lengthy game. 2 planeswalkers now are out. We have the chase, don't we? It hasn't showed up. Okay, if I have the Mirrorwind Dragon, it's going to be great, because it means the opponent cannot kill it easily without the removing. Let's. If I keep this one on hand, I can flip Nisa. Let's first draw. Yeah, draw. Okay, this is worthless. It's not going to do as much. Do I want to flip Nisa or the Scuttler? Choices. Let's go with the Scuttler. Okay, please, and also Nisa. Yeah, that's correct. Nisa, there you go. And our life total is growing extremely well. Off you go, Nisa. Do I want to draw? Why the heck not? Right. This combo is nice to have. Not necessary. Evolving Wilds. Give me another card. Elvish Visionary. Now we cannot cast her, but doesn't matter. We could play this as a blocker that could help us saving Nisa. No mana for using this one, and continue. Right. And we draw another card, of course. So what now? So Sahili's artistry would be really fun to find now, or the Sahili herself. Why did you have to show up? She is going to be able to counter our stuff, unless we pay quite a decent amount of mana. Gives everybody counters. Okay, we have the Scry. We can bring back something such as the Insidious Wheel, and not a bad option, or more pulses. She's tapping our guys. Okay. And attacks 3 here with this Jory N, and this Ghost against face, and then the plant is left as a blocker, I presume. No? What? That's kind of interesting. So I think the opponent has some trick up there. So we force the opponent to spend a card. Well, apparently he does not, for some reason. Kiora untaps the plant. Okay. So we might be having to discard something next. Jace goes top. Let's see what Nisa has before. It's the Duskwatch Recruiter. Well, Jace can be used to ship back the ring with the -2. I think it's a good idea. To resolve Jace, we are going to have to pay more because she is going to activate. No, it does not. Goodbye, Disciple. Taps down our boy. At this point maybe we want to emerge, but let's try to cast the other guys. And do I want to draw? Let's try not drawing here, since we also have the Elvish Visionary. No. Well, we know the opponent has Radiant Flames somewhere. That's a pretty scary one. Ah, the Artistry. Artistry for later. Go Daswatch Recruiter. Do not pay. And since we have this one, I guess I'm going to emerge from you. Give me this one. Yes. Okay, our Nisa is about to die again with the fevered visions. I think this picture is of the very own Nisa, so it makes sense somehow. Okay, this game is very lengthy, but it's pretty amusing. I hope you are enjoying it. Kiora, these guys show up. Okay, kill this. No, you are not supposed to die. Why? Why you? I need you. So now I want Sahili, the other Sahili, the Planeswalker. Oh, my plans go down to the drain. All right, and what I would like to see is the Baral's expertise here, so we can get rid of these annoying tokens. Then we can copy the Baral's expertise for free. That could be a play. Opponent has let his Nisa go to the graveyard, giving everybody counters. And we are losing Jace, but this means that we are not receiving damage to our head. Okay, come on, expertise, we need you. Green Guardian of Mires, also a possible play. No, not going to help us. Okay, Green Guardian. Go Sulfur Falls. We could copy Green Guardian. We can play this and draw 2 more times. So the dragon could also be nice, but the opponent has all these attackers. What is she going to do? Pay 2 with 2 greens. Don't pay. So now the opponent. Okay, let's go Green Guardian. And we are drawing here. So finally, now you cannot counter with this. You can't counter a creature spell. Green Guardian, we can fetch something from the graveyard. That could be anything here, and I think the Vexing Scuttler looks very nice. Yes, So now, so opponent has opponent has enough things to stop us from playing this one. So let's play this. And Vexing Scuttler. Interesting, but I don't know. This guy is quite problematic for us. What are they doing? She's tapping our guys. And we don't have instants. Well, we can't cast the sorceries, that's the issue here. Not instants. That's so sad. Okay, Nisa is bad, but are you going to fight? Of course you are not. And what the opponent finds, maybe, oh, he uses this. Why? To fight. Kill our blocker. So that's it. Not much we can do against this one. Let's try to counter this guy. But the Disciple of the Ring counters our counter spell. That's it's bound to. Yeah, that's the sound for this. And he copies the Green Warden, brings back something. We don't know what, but maybe if we could make the opponent cast the Crash of Tentacles, it would help us greatly. Oh. Alright, come on, boy. So lengthy. What do we want from the graveyard that could help us now? Let's get this. But it's not going to matter anyways. And opponent swings for victory. So if we had found this card before, we could have maybe prevent this emblem from happening. Opponent had the Disciple online and ready. And these are sorceries. Okay, a very long game that was pretty spectacular. And we couldn't find another guy that could have saved us. It was the dragon. Alright, but anyways, let's leave it as it is. Jar Jar Binks says goodbye. Until next time, sayonara.